What if I told you the deadliest day in human history didn't happen during a war, a natural disaster, or a nuclear explosion, but because of a virus? And barely anyone talks about it. On October 10th, 1918, an estimated 100,000 people died in a single day, not in battle, not from bombs, from the Spanish flu, a pandemic so devastating. It makes modern outbreaks look mild in comparison. The year was 1918. World War I was in its final bloody months. Millions of soldiers were crammed in trenches, ships, and camps, perfect breeding grounds of disease. And then it hit. The Spanish flu wasn't your average flu. People would wake up healthy and be dead by nightfall. Their lungs would fill with fluid. Their skin would turn blue. Some suffocated in hours. Others bled from their nose and ears. It was horrifying. And the worst part? Governments try to hide it. Because of wartime censorship, countries like the US, Britain, and Germany downplayed the outbreak. Only neutral Spain reported on it openly, which is why it got the name Spanish flu. Let's talk about Philadelphia. Despite warnings, the city went ahead with a massive parade on September 28th. Tens of thousands packed the streets, cheering and waving flags. 3 days later, hospitals were full. Within a week, people were dying faster than bodies could be buried. By October 10th, thousands were dead in Philadelphia alone. And globally, the virus claimed up to 100,000 lives that day. In total, the Spanish flu killed at least 50 million people. Some say up to 100 million. That's more than World War I and World War II combined. And yet, it's barely mentioned in history books. Why? Because it didn't fit the narrative of heroism. There were no villains, no great battles, no monuments. Just death, silence, and a lesson ignored. Fast forward a century. When COVID-19 struck, historians were stunned by the similarities. The masks, the deniers, the overwhelmed hospitals, the misinformation. It was like deja vu, but this time with social media. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Pandemics are part of history, and they will happen again. What matters is what we learn and remember from the last one. So the next time someone says, it's just the flu, remember October 10th, 1918, the deadliest day in human history, and how silence can kill more than any weapon ever could.